Hello, everyone, and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley's reaction to Julie's case being tossed out. Todd Chrisley has spoken out about Julie Chrisley's case being thrown out. Fans are dying to know if he is happy for his wife or if he is jealous. It seems their daughter, Savannah, has all the answers to the questions fans have been asking. Julie will be returning home soon and can be back with her children. However, how does Todd feel about this? Julie Chrisley gets to go home. Julie Chrisley gets to go home soon. Fans are happy for Julie and her family. Savannah Chrisley had taken over legal guardianship of her two younger siblings. Grayson and Chloe have been under her supervision since her parents went to prison. However, she has done an amazing job and fans are proud of how she has stepped up. While Julie gets to go home, her husband is still in prison and there is not much they can do right now. However, they will keep fighting for Todd to be released as soon as possible. This is only the beginning for their family. Todd Chrisley has reacted to his wife's case being thrown out. He is happier than ever. Savannah let fans know how he reacted. The family is hoping that they can get Todd released soon. They're also hoping this was only the start of the good news. However, people are happy that Todd reacted this way. It seems that Todd is extremely happy for Julie. He wanted her to be able to go home as soon as possible. This has made it easier for him to accept things. He even cried happy tears for his wife. The entire family is hoping that Julie will be able to visit Todd. This would be the first time that the two have seen each other since going to federal prison. Are you happy for Julie? The sun had barely risen over Pensacola when the world that Todd Chrisley had been holding together with pure willpower finally cracked open. His phone, one of the few lifelines he had to the outside world, would not stop buzzing. Even the guards seemed thrown off by how fast the noise spread through the prison halls. Julie's case had been tossed out. For a moment, Todd thought he misheard the officer who approached his cell, a man who normally avoided even looking him in the eye. But today, that same officer cleared his throat, almost respectfully. "Chrisley, you're wanted in the warden's office. Something about your wife." The words hit him like a shockwave. His heart thudded against his ribs, hope slamming into him, so hard it hurt. Julie. His Julie. He had spent every day in this place imagining the moment her nightmare would end. He had pictured the press conference, the tears, the kids screaming in excitement. But he never pictured it like this, messy, rushed, whispered through prison bars as if the universe still didn't want him to get too happy. Todd walked down the hallway, feeling every eye on him, some curious, some jealous, some simply aware that something big was happening. When he stepped into the warden's office, he found a TV tuned to a news channel. Savannah's face filled the screen, her makeup flawless even though her eyes were puffy from crying. And sources have confirmed that the appellate court has dismissed Julie Chrisley's case entirely, citing procedural errors and insufficient evidence presented by the prosecution. Todd felt like the air had been punched out of him. His knees buckled, but he caught himself on the edge of the desk. "Take a seat, Chrisley," the warden said, not unkindly. But Todd didn't sit. He stared at the screen in stunned silence. Savannah continued, voice trembling. "She's coming home. Mama is coming home." A tear slid down Todd's cheek, catching in the corner of his smile before he could wipe it away. He didn't care. Let the whole prison see him cry. Let them see the most dramatic man in the state of Florida break down in the most dramatic way possible. "She's free?" Todd whispered, barely able to choke out the words. The warden nodded. "That's what it looks like." Todd closed his eyes, and in that moment, 1,000 memories flooded him. Julie laughing in their kitchen, Julie teasing him about his hair, Julie rolled up in a blanket on the couch with Chloe, Julie holding his hand in the courtroom the day everything fell apart. And now she was walking out while he remained behind these concrete walls. The joy was overwhelming, but so was the heartbreak. The first call came through minutes later. "Savannah again." "Daddy," she said, voice breaking. Todd swallowed hard. "Baby girl. I saw everything." Savannah burst into tears. "Mama's coming home. She's coming home today. Daddy, she's really free. Todd had cried privately before, quiet tears in his bunk, hidden away from the men whose names he never cared to learn. But this time the emotion poured out raw and unfiltered. Hallelujah, he whispered. God, thank you. But beneath the joy sat a heavy knot of fear. He knew what came next. He would not be walking out with her. Her freedom didn't erase the fact that he still had years left on his sentence. Savannah continued talking through sobs, telling him everything she knew, that the lawyer had already spoken to the family, that Chloe was screaming with excitement, that Grayson had dropped his cereal bowl when he heard. They want to see you, Daddy, she said softly. Mama wants to talk to you as soon as she steps out. That's all I need, Todd replied, though part of him ached for more. When the call ended, Todd sat back and stared at the wall. The emotions came in waves: joy, relief, sorrow, anger, hope, exhaustion. His whole world had been flipped upside down. Later, when Todd returned to the common area, men gathered around him like he was a celebrity again. Even those who didn't like him nodded respectfully. Congrats, Chrisley, one said. Your wife's a fighter, another added. Todd nodded, still dazed. She always has been. The reality of her freedom didn't fully sink in until hours later when a guard told him he had another call. He walked into the room, palms sweating, pulse racing. And there she was, Julie. Her face filled the screen, her eyes shining, her whole expression soft and warm and alive. She looked tired, but she also looked free. Todd, she whispered, reaching toward the screen like she could touch him. Todd felt his throat close. Julie, baby, look at you. You saw? She asked, her voice trembling. I saw everything, he said quietly. Tears slid down her cheeks. I'm coming home. I'm really coming home. He let out a shaky laugh. I know. And I'm so proud of you. You fought. You survived. You didn't let them break you. I didn't break because I had you, she whispered. I kept going because you told me to. Because you believed God would fix it. Todd leaned close to the camera. He did. And he's not done yet. Julie took a deep breath. I wish you were walking out with me. I will, Todd said. One day. And when I do, you and I are going straight to the first restaurant we see. I'm eating something that isn't made in a microwave. And then I'm kissing you until the paparazzi beg us to stop.